Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL East, John Wolf earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as the Ducks claimed victory over the Twins 9-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Ducks. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound today, Ricky Aguero. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, Bogey got the win last time out, worked deep into the ball game and scattered a couple of hits. You could expect him today to try to match that performance of his last time out.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Royce Lewis.
Leading off for Minnesota, the shortstop, Royce Lewis.
And he deals. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-11.
The next pitch misses. And that is ball one. Kicks and fires. Out to center. Marmolejo has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting second.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not like completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play. Because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Got him looking. 2 gone.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Luis Arraez stands in. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, right now he's thinking, man, I wish that would have been an off-speed pitch, but instead a fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
Now it's Franmil Reyes.
Franmil Raymond.
Out to short. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Bottom of the first, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And the 0-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Rolled over to third. One gone, bottom half of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Andrew Marmolejo.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
Mikey Cohen now at the plate. Cohen, 8th best batting average in the American League. He swings and fouls one off. And now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Righty to the plate. And that one fouled off. Two. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Batting third, the catcher, Steven Cohen.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Stephen Cohen. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-hander kicks, deals.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. So 2 down. Here's a speed threat. Oliver the man.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Oliver.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The 0-1. Right side. Polanco picks it up, fires over to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Here's Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Trevor Larnach. In there, and it's 0-1.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. In there for strike 1. No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next pitch is popped up. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Good bad ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with 2 strikes, and sometimes it works out well for you. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marmolejo settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs.
The catcher.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one the other way. Knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batter, the shortstop, Royce Lewis.
So digging in, Royce Lewis. Flied out his first time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And he dodges that fastball. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball. Larnach at third. Polanco over at second. Jeffers at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Twins leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ben Witt getting ready to hit. Witt hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
Witt.
The wind of the pitch. That one missed.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. That misses off the outside edge.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And the righty deals. And downstairs. The pitch. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
The right fielder.
And now Spencer Savage. Runner takes off. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Over to Polanco. They get one. Out there, but that's all they'll get.
Batting seventh. The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Andrew Marmolejo. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
First offering misses the mark. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. The other way. And a base hit right there. The throw in. And now a wide throw to third.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you get at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Cedric Henry. On the ground, out to short. To second for one. Nice stop.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
So 2 down now, and here is Al Moose.
Batting ninth. The second baseman, Al Moose.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner goes again. Pitch in the dirt. Throw, save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Slice down the right side. Runner at third, 2 away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We played 2 full. The Ducks leading this one 1-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning.
Leading off
And
for the
stepping
Twins,
in is the speedy Austin Martin. And the pitch. And there's the strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. And now the lefty, and 1-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next one misses. Full count, 3-2. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And here it comes. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Luis Arraez, the next Twin up to hit. Arraez, second in the American League in hitting. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Kicks and deals. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The 0-2. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Throw to first. Martin dives back in safely. And the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering upstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
So the tying run at second, and it's even up. And a pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Cohen settles underneath it. And there's two down.
The center fielder, number 25,
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, two down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. And now 2-2. Got him. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding one. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Lawrence Cohen.
The shortstop, Lawrence Cohen.
Lopez back to work. Pitch misses. 1-0. Righty delivers. And now 2-0. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. The pitch. There's the strike. And there's ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Digging in, Mikey Cohen. That one's in there, 0-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Cohen gets his lead at first with nobody out. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. It's a pitch out. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And the pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Polanco tosses to first. 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now here is Stephen Cohen, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. On the run, throw to first. Inning over. Back now in the Bronx, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Trevor Larnach.
The left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Here comes a pitch. With the shift on, hits right into it, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jorge Polanco, the next Twin up to hit. In there for strike one.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
The pitch. Just missed. That's inside.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
The pitch. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 down. Nick Gordon, the next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. Popped up. Cohen moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Twins retired in short order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Oliver the Man.
The third baseman, Oliver the Man.
And a pitch. And that's a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Kicks and fires. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. That one drifts inside. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next pitch is popped up. Polanco in position. And there's one down. Saying you hear Tropicana Field, one of the things that's kind of unique, the cowbells. You hear the bells and you know you're at Tropicana Field. With at the plate now, that's ball 1. This one in the air right field. Reyes settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, I played here one season, and you know, you
Now
don't
batting,
really
right
consciously
fielder.
think about it. It just sort of grows on you over time, and you realize, oh yeah, Tampa, cowbells. That's what we do here.
Spencer Savage digs in now. And the first offering is not close.
And the other thing, especially in a dome, those bells can make a lot of noise for those fans that really show up for this ball club consistently.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in. And he deals. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one, something off speed, good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Next pitch is downstairs. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. And the righty deals. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Leading off for the Twins, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
The wide to kick the pitch. That's towards center. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Royce Lewis.
Royce Lewis will hit next. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. That one misses. 2-0. The wind and the pitch. And he chases a high fastball there.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
2-1 now. Just off the inside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One gone, runner at first. And now here is Austin Martin. 1 for 2. Aguero keeping an eye on him. And that's in there for strike 1. Lewis, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner on the go. They pitch out. throw, and they got him.
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base pass, top-tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there in a hurry. That's why he doesn't get tested very often.
And now the lefty. That catches the zone for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This to center field. Moose on the move. Can't get there. Base hit. And that extends the inning.
No, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Runner at first with 2 away. Luis Arraez, the next Twin up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Next offering is outside. Move to first. Martin back easily. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back at Yankee Stadium. Stepping in, Andrew Marmolejo.
For the Giants, the center fielder, Andrew Marmolejo.
The wind of the pitch. That's in for a strike. And the pitch.
Down 1-1.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Down 1 and 2.
And misses inside. And here it comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And it's fouled away. Here's a 2-2. Stays alive. Right-hander kick steals. 3-2 now. And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Here's a big power threat. Cedric Henry. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder, diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next offering misses, and the count's full.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Got him. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Now it's the second baseman, Al Moose. Struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike one. That one pushed foul.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back at Yankee Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Twins, Luis Arias. The pitch. Ball one there. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. Here's a 1-1. In the air, out towards left center. Cohen makes the grab, and there's one down.
The right fielder, number 32, Franmil Reyes.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. And that's in there for strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Up against the wall and makes the catch.
Up next for Minnesota, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
Yeah, the batter now, Byron Buxton. In there, and it's 0-1. Two outs. That's through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him looking. That's the third out. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Ducks out front here, 1-0. Back in the Bronx, here's some real power at the plate. Lawrence Cohen. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Cohen in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Marcos Diplan preparing to come on if needed. Enlow getting cranked up as well.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Catcher, Steven.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Now here is Stephen Cohen.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That hits the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Righty delivers. And the count 1-2. And a pitch. That misses the zone. 2-2. The pitch. Just off the outside corner. And the count is filled up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Now
Oh, that's a good question.
Oliver.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And there he goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Close but called a ball. 1-1. Man on second, 2 down. Out to short. Lewis handles. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Back in New York, top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
The left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
The wind to kick the pitch. In the air, right field. Savage under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jorge Polanco, the next Twin up to hit. A switch hitter batting right.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Jorge Polanco goes deep, his 7th home run of the season, and we're level. It's 1-1.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
And next for Minnesota, Nick Gordon.
The batter, number 1.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Nick Gordon.
Kicks and fires. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carlos Cobra appears to be warming for Don Mattingly. Nelson warming up as well. The wind to kick the 2-0. There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. And out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ricky Aguero will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Carlos Cobra, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Base is empty, 1 away, and here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan.
First offering, and it just misses. Right-handed reliever. And that's downstairs and outside.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. And the righty deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Lewis in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. And the right-hander deals. And now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. We're
Ladies and
back in a new
gentlemen,
pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Juan
Now
Minaya.
pitching for the
He
Twins,
last pitched 4 days
number
ago, so he
58,
should feel pretty fresh.
Juan Minaya.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th, and now Ben Witt.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Strike one.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering upstairs. And he deals. Swings through that one. The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So up next, Spencer Savage. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Down and in, moved his feet. Next offering upstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
A wind and a pitch. And that's ball 4. One down, runner at first. Andrew Marmolejo, the next to hit. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The 0-1. There's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Throw over to first, and he just got his hand in there. And a pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Next is the designated hitter, Cedric Henry. Minaya with a move to first. Back standing, he's in there safely. Back over to first, and he's back again. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. And here it comes. First offering. Runner goes. Throws. Save!
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
Savage stands at second with 2 gone. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. So the tying run at second. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Minaya on a dead sprint, racing back. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Three-two now. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Drew Pomeranz gets handed the rock out of the pen, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Al Moose. And the pitch. And now it's even up.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
And 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Fly ball to right. Reyes makes the play, and that is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Down to third baseman, Austin Martin.
Leading up for the Twins, the third baseman, Austin
Cobra
Martin.
back to work. And there's a ball. The pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And a pitch. Hot shot to third. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now the first baseman, Luis Arias, for the 4th time tonight.
1-0.
Runner at first with no outs here. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Another move to first, and he's back in that time as well. And the 1-0. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Kicks and deals. Falling behind 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Strike 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Back to the mound. Gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder, Franmil Reyes.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Cobra, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Righty to the plate. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Got him swinging. That's the second out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Buxton.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Moved to second, and he's back safely. In there for strike 1. At the belt and fires. And now the count is even.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Runner leads away at second. He's trying for third. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends.
On the mound now for the Twins, Jorge Alcala, trying to protect this lead.
66. Jorge Alcala.
Lawrence Cohen now at the plate.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yohan Duran up and throwing. The wind to the pitch. Swings and misses. And a count 2-1. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. And that one missing low. Fouled off. He was late. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So digging in, Mikey Cohen. Good contact guy, good defender. And that's in there for strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a big swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch way upstairs. Right-handed reliever. Stays alive. The 1-2. Just misses there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
The pitch. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now it's going to be Stephen Cohen. First offering, misses the mark. Kicks and fires. There's the strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now batting.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Cody Stashak. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 61, Cody Stashak.
2 outs, runner on first. Oliver the man digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Here comes a pitch.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Throw to first. Cohen back on a dive. Righty delivers. Off the mark there. And a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cohen off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. Out towards left center. Larnach should have this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in the Bronx, we go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
And the right-hander back to work. And ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. The 1-1. Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And the righty deals. Next offering misses down and away. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The batter, the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. And there's a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The next offering misses. And 1-1. And he deals. Way out front for strike 2. The wind and the pitch. And another ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. And that's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jorge Polanco.
So up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand batter waits. Just missed. 1 out and a runner at second. Next one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And the right-hander deals. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and Guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And next is the designated hitter, Nick Gordon, 1 for 3.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
In there, and it's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. And a base hit up the middle. Larnach around third. Marmolejo fires it to the plate. He beats it safe. It's 3-1.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ryan Jeffers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And here it comes. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Polanco coming around third. Safe.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Dan Palmer on the pitch here. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Royce Lewis. First pitch, not close.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Savage drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
And now for the Twins, Austin Martin. First pitch, and he just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Michael Jackson appears to be warming for Don Mattingly. And the 1-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Gordon, the lead runner, out at second. Jeffers on at first with 2 down. Next offering is down low. There's a strike. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. And the pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arraez. And the first offering is not close.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. And a pitch. And down on strikes. Third out. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. Twins are out in front 4-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Yohan Duran. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Yohan Duran.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, last chance for the home team. Here's a speed threat, Ben Witt. The Ducks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
At the belt and fires. That one's in there, and the count is 1-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Right-hander kick steals. And a ball evens the count. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Righty to the plate. In the air out towards right center. And puts the squeeze on that. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Spencer.
Now it's the right fielder, Spencer Savage. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Andrew Marmolejo. Chopped out in front of the plate. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next guy stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem. Let's reflect times I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shut out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a Renaissance starter.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins: 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the home team, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.